So we are starting in a tall kneeling position, and we've got a cable or a band set up roughly at around chest height or just below, and we've got the elbows flexed at around 90 degrees, holding onto that handle just in front of the chest, gripping around on each side nice and firm. And just regarding this tall kneeling position, so it's literally just going to be on balancing on top of your knees on your lower leg, with the knees roughly at around 90 degrees, with the toes pointing down. And so the idea with this tall kneeling position is that, as always, we're looking for this alignment. So we want the alignment coming through from a side view, through the ear, the shoulder, the hip, and the knee. So from the side view, those areas should all hopefully line up with each other. And so that's where we've positioned ourselves also. So we're square to this cable with the body, straight to the side. So from this position, as always, we're just going to be taking a breath in through the nose, and then as you breathe out through the mouth, we're going to crunch down that rib cage. So we want the rib cage down, and we want to create a slight bit of posterior tilt in the pelvis, and then you should be feeling your abs work. What we don't want to happen, if we looked on that side view, is for that lower back to arch. So we want to try and keep the rib cage down and the pelvis rotated back to maintain that alignment in the lower back. Very important. So literally from this position, we're going to keep the arms literally in this fixed position all the way through. We're just looking to rotate the torso on top of the pelvis. So we want this pelvis to stay as square as possible, and we're literally just going to be turning at the waist. So a little breath in through the nose, and then we're literally just going to rotate to the right and then rotating back to the left. All should be happening in the upper body. We don't want the hips to turn too much, so try and keep the hips facing forwards. Notice that the head is coming around with the spine as well. So just slowing it down to here. How far do you go with the rotation? We're literally going to come to that point where the hands are just on the outside of the knee. And then if we played that to the other side, and again, we're going to rotate to the left knee. So we're literally going to go in line with the legs. That's as far as we want to rotate. Shouldn't be feeling any discomfort in the lower back. If you do feel discomfort in the lower back, then just want to see if we rotate the pelvis back, draw down the rib cage, and also just minimize how far you're actually going with the rotation. So it's just slight rotation. If you are getting a little bit too sore in the back, you shouldn't be feeling it there at all. So in for the nose, and then breathing out as you come to the opposite side. Keeping nice and tall and keeping the alignment through the spine, including your head position. So on this variation, all we're going to do, the setup's exactly the same. The only thing that's different now is the position of the shoulders. So we're literally going to be bringing the shoulders through to around, not 90 degrees, just below 90, around 70, 80 degrees in terms of shoulder flexion. And we're going to maintain that position all the way through. Just keep in mind that we're keeping the elbows soft. So the arms stay in a fixed position, and then it's exactly the same technique. So the longer lever is going to make the exercise that little bit harder. One point is just to unshrug the shoulders, so just making sure that those shoulder blades are down and the shoulder blade isn't riding up towards the ear.